Hello everyone, welcome to your favorite channel Impact Sudhakar. My name is Dr. J.V. Sudhakar, Assistant Professor of Botany. Today we are discussing very interesting topic. Now I will show you one thing. Tell me, what is this?
Flower!
Very good. Today we are going to discuss about flower. So look this. This is a very common flower you are seeing generally in all the places. We will dissect this datura flower and check. You know, in the flower, look here. Very interestingly, you will see all the different holes of the flower. Generally, angiosperm flower has 4 holes in it. First hole we called it as a calyx. Look how calyx will be there in datura flower. Very fresh flower it is, and very nicely we are getting the pods, and this is the calyx. This what is called as calyx. The each part of the calyx we call as sepals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sepals are there. Now I am dissecting the corolla, the second whole of the flower. This is called corolla. Look here, the corolla, how it will be. Very nice corolla. Wonderfully we got. This is what corolla. And the different parts of the corolla generally we call as a petals. And now the third hole we called it is androecium. So you look, the androecium consists of different number of stamens. Here there are 5 stamens are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the third hole we call as androecium. And then fourth hole, very nice. This is what gynoecium. In this gynoecium there are 3 parts are there. Base is called base swollen part. In that we can see the ovary. This is the style and this is the stigma. So this is about the structure of a flower having 4 holes in it: calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Now I will explain in detail with the help of the chart. In this chart, one complete datura flower is there. After that, there is a first hole, what I told is a calyx. And calyx contains different parts we call as the sepals. Sometimes these sepals may be free or sometimes sepals may be united. And the next part to corolla. Corolla is a second hole of the flower and it contains different petals. And corolla will be in different colors in different flowers. Based on the corolla color only, most of the butterflies, insects and bees are attracted towards the flowers, and they will be helpful in the pollination process. Corolla, petals, calyx, sepals. Just to remember properly. And this calyx and corolla combinedly we call as a accessory organs or non-essential organs of the flower, because they are not taking much part in the reproduction. Then third hole we call as androecium. Andro means it's reflecting male reproductive part of the flower. This androecium consists of different number of stamens, what I told. You look here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stamens are there in the datura flower, and these stamens, each stamen have 2 parts. One is a long narrow like structure that is called filament, and top there is one more structure called as anther. This anther will give pollen grains. These pollen grains will be helpful in the pollination. At the same time they will involve in the reproduction of so in the process of fertilization. This is about andrecium. And fourth wall we call as a gynoecium. In this gynoecium there are different type of carpels are there. So I will explain the carpel concept in the next one. uh, each gynoecium consists of one or more carpels. So in the carpel there is a three parts: ovary, style, long part which is extension of ovary, and top one is a stigma. This we call it as a stigma. So I hope you understand all the floral parts properly. The first one is calyx, corolla, non-essential organs, andrecium, gynoecium, essential organs. So if you look the other flower, which is a hibiscus flower, generally it is a very common flower you are seeing in your surroundings. మీ surroundings లో చాలా సార్లు మన hibiscus flower గురించి చూస్తున్నాం. So you learned lot of times about this hibiscus flower. ఈ hibiscus flower, this is a full flower of hibiscus, and in this also we will see how different floral structure. As I told you about the gynoecium, it consists of one or more carpels. So everybody will confuse about the concept of carpel. And now I will explain the carpel concept. So sometimes the carpels are very free. Carpels are free. That is called apocarpus condition. Some carpels are united. That is called syncarpus condition. So this carpel concept I will explain with the help of one fruit. Look this fruit. This is a custard apple fruit. In this fruit there is a carpels. Each one is a one carpel. This is one carpel. This is other carpel. This is other carpel. You see how different carpels are there. And each carpel contains ovary, style and stigma. After becoming the flower, now it becomes fruit, and in this fruit only we can observe all different carpels, but their carpels are not united. So this is the characteristic of primitive flowers. So Leucaena members, all these are having apocarpus gynoecium. It means all the carpels are free, they are not at all united. I think now you understand the concept of carpel and characteristic of what I told primitive flowers. Now you look here, this is the fruit of lemon. If you cut lemon, there we can see there are some partitions. So each one is one carpel. But here there is no any we cannot divide carpels separately. It means all the carpels are united. So this condition we call it as a syncarpus condition. Most of the advanced family flowers having syncarpus condition. So now I think you understand. Apocarpus means carpels are free. Example, custard apple, like magnolia. Lot of examples are there. Most of the primitive flowers. This is a syncarpus condition. It means lemon is there. Lot of guava. Lot of examples are there. All are the characteristics of the syncarpus condition. It is called as syncarpus gynoecium. Concept of floral parts. We will discuss the sexuality of the flowers. You know, we are seeing a lot of flowers. Most of the flowers are generally two types of flowers which we can see in our surroundings. What is a bisexual flower and what is unisexual flower? Bisexual flower means the flower contains both andrecium and gynoecium. That is called bisexual flower. If the flower contains only andrecium or gynoecium, it is a unisexual flower. Now here I will like to show you different types of bisexual flowers. You see, this is a hibiscus flower where you can see this is andrecium and gynoecium. Same way datura flower, you look, this is gynoecium and this is entire parts are andrecium parts. And you look here, gloriosa superba, all these are the stamens of andrecium, and look here, this is what gynoecium. It means both are present. and cashier. Now we call it as a senna. So you see, this is what gynoecium, and these are the stamens we call as androecium. So types of unisexual flowers I have pasted here. The best example is cucurbitaceae family. Type of flowers are like bitter gourd, next snake gourd, so many things are rigid gourd. So male flower and female flower, there are two separate. Here this we called as unisexual flowers. I think you understand now the concept of sexuality of the flowers. So to all the concepts of today what we discussed summarized in 2 slides, just look here and read carefully. Hi friends, this is about our today lecture. I hope you enjoyed my video lecture with all live examples, and in the next coming parts I am going to discuss the merosity of the flower, symmetry of the flower, and position of the gynoecium on the thalamus, which is very crucial part. That's also we will discuss, and then estivation, placentation, all these things I am going to discuss in the coming videos. I hope don't miss it. You will enjoy all the what is that coming parts. I hope you liked this video. If you like this video, please share, and if you are not subscribed, please subscribe my channel for future videos. Thank you very much.